This is Rollo again. Now I want to talk about sports again. This time I want to talk about the NBA. Um, it's getting down to the nitty gritty. Um, so what we have 10 games left, 9 games, or whatever, 10 games left in the season. Um, Looks like in the West, the Thunder and the Spurs are fighting for the number one seed in the West. I believe the Thunder have a 2-game lead over the Spurs, record-wise, in the West. But the Spurs do have the tiebreaker against the Thunder, so you want to also keep an eye on that. Um, if the Thunder and the Spurs end up with the same record, the Spurs will have the advantage and they'll have the number one seed because they have the tiebreaker. But both teams are playing very well, even though they're small markets. Um, the West is really getting interesting because you have the Lakers that are the third seed. The Lakers have won 10 of their last 11 games. And Luka is playing um, great basketball. He's been on a scoring clinic as of late. He's gone like at least maybe 11 or 12 straight games of scoring 30 plus points. I mean, he's been on fire. And like I said, the Lakers won 10 of their last 11 games. So then you have the Rockets and Nuggets and Timberwolves that are right behind them. And I think the Phoenix Suns are in there as well. And I think the eighth spot belongs to the Warriors, I believe. I have to check that again. But it's getting down to the nitty gritty for the NBA. Teams jockeying for position. And of course, the NBA playoffs, you want to have home court advantage at least in the first round. At least. So at least if you're the third or the fourth seed, you'll get the home court advantage in the first round. At least you want that. Of course, if you're a top 2 seed, the 1 and 2, you're going to have the home court advantage in the first 2 rounds. So, home court advantage is very important in the playoffs. Even if you are a good road team, you still want that home court advantage in the playoffs. Especially like if you make the championship, that will help you. Gives you an advantage along the way. Nothing like that home cooking, that home crowd, or winning a championship at home, just like the Thunder did last year, Game 7. So, not like celebrating a championship at home. That's the best way, but either way, you want that championship, whether it's at home or whether it's on the road, or whether, you're a top seed and you like to put teams away in like 5 or 6 games or maybe sweep them in 4. You just want to just be the best team that you can be and be the most dominant team that you can be. So home court advantage is going to be very important going forward in the NBA playoffs. The NBA, you have some teams that have been hot that are lower seeds. Of course, in each conference, everybody knows that seeds 7 through 10 have to play in the play-in. Now remember, the 7th and the 8th seed only have to win one game to get in. Have to win one play-in game to get into the playoffs. The 9th and 10th seed have to win 2 play-in games to get into the playoffs. So remember that. That's how the rules work ever since they came up with this play-in. The 7th and 8th seed have to win one game to make the playoffs. The 9th and 10th seed have to win two games to make two play-in games to make the playoffs. So that's how they made the rules. So they are the rules. So good luck to all the teams that have a chance to make it. And enjoy the games and have a good day.